You get a sense of that connection fans had with Lou Brock as well. Some of the notes left here on a bill of a hat says, "Rest in peace, Lou. Say hi to Stan," a reference to Stan Musial. Another note on a hat, "Forever remembered, Lou." There are some people leaving behind baseballs with personal messages on them. Fans have been flocking here to the statue, paying their respects, and the more we hear from fans, we get an even greater insight into one of the greats St. Louis had the good fortune of knowing on a first-name basis.
It's hard to see a legend pass away.
He gained fame by setting records.
People love people who are like Lou. They work hard. He was out there every day doing everything he needed to do to be successful.
Lou Brock forged an unbreakable bond with St. Louis by his actions on and off the field.
Had many opportunities to interact with Lou, and every single time he was just the sweetest, kindest, most humble man I ever met.
The Finnerty family recently met the legend and said the base burglar went out of his way to make 3.5-year-old Stevie feel special.
What was special about him is the way he treated other people.
Juan Wilson's son, Elijah, was 5 years old and fighting cancer when they met Brock 10 years ago.
He wanted to just love on my son and didn't even know him, and then wanted to make sure that his wife got a chance to pray for him for his healing, for him to get better. And so that just, it told me a lot just about his heart.
The Hall of Famer even invited the family into his home for emotional support.
When I was younger, I thought I was going to be a professional baseball player. It didn't work out that way, but when I imagine what a professional or a celebrity would be like, I always told myself that I would be one of those people that would still be humble no matter how much money I made or no matter how famous I became. I would still be a servant to the people, and that's who Lou Brock was.
The Lou Brock statue tonight covered with messages from fans. Number 20 passing away in 2020 at the age of 81. Reporting live from Busch Stadium, Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.